I'm gonna try not to get emotional as I sit in this space because of all that has been shared during the course of our tour of this. I'm at a loss for words in attempting to describe the vibe, the feeling, what has been manifest from the vision of Dr. Torrey and Gail Wiesa-Surdane and so many of the Iman team. I'm just blown away. I mean, I don't even know where to start in describing this space, but I would just say for our viewers that it is unlike anything you've ever seen. I don't think I'm out of turn when I speak for Dr. Torrey in this. This is not a space that is meant to be relegated to only the Inland Empire or California, but this spirit, it must be duplicated and amplified across our respective spaces. And I really, really pray that I'm able to be a little bit of a messenger and a purveyor of that idea locally in my region. The advent and the proliferation of critical mentoring has just been so critical for us as, again, practitioners and leaders in this field, because now we can push forward the idea that none of us have ever arrived. We're always learning in terms of, again, interrogating our realities, our own biases, how do we approach the work, and how have we been, in many regards, tricked into thinking that this youth development thing is about something other than young people sharing power with us, and in many regards, us transferring power to young people to be able to be the captains of their own destiny. Not for them to be more like us, not for them to reinforce patriarchy. Shout out to Steve Vassar and Dr. Torrey, but they both talk about all the time of purifying the air and the air that we breathe and the water that we drink. That's internal work that has to happen first before I have an opportunity to talk to other folks. And I think, again, it's just critical that we understand that if our youth development work is not empowering young people to transform and to destroy and to reimagine these toxic, awful systems, then what's our work for? And I think those are, for me, the underpinnings of critical mentoring that we've tried to very intentionally weave into not only our perspective as an organization, but for sure across all of the different program partners that we have the pleasure of working with. A very clear-cut percentage of all our program is going to center race. There's a lot of folks that don't want to name it, but as W.E.B. Du Bois said in 1910 or 1912, the problem of America is still the problem of the color line. And if we are not addressing that inside of mentoring, then again, what's our work for if we're not arming young people and by extension, program practitioners and staff and leader to view the work through this lens? We're doing everybody a disservice. Shout out to Mentor National, big shout out to Iman, Dr. Torrey and Gail and the rest of the team for, again, just doing amazing work and for always being open to share. That is one of the most underrated and underemphasized parts of this work, is our ability to share and hold space for each other to learn. Our young people need you, but guess what? We need them too, and it's gonna take all of us to get to where we wanna get.